showing you guys tonight is really just introducing you to a new way of doing business online, right? Really coming from a place of more freedom, more money, and more impact. And you guys, we've been really refining our process of what works here on the online space. We've kind of lived through some things of what we found don't work anymore. And so we're going to break all of that down tonight. So, what we're going to really be covering tonight, like I said, we're going to be just really pulling back the curtain on everything we're about here in High Ticket Solutions. But we're going to really be covering three simple pillars to really be able to build a high profit freedom business online. Even if you have no idea what to sell, even if you have no idea what you're doing, we really want to show you a new way of doing business online so that you don't have to spam your friends and your family. Our high profit, high impact business model is really what we call legacy income potential. And we find that it's a really high impact as well, because it's not only doing well for others and doing well for our personal health, it's really having a major impact on our planet as well. And so we're going to really be covering just how to earn an income in as little as 30 minutes. So we're gonna get right to it, keep it short and sweet. So just really quickly introduce you to your host. So I'll just introduce myself really quickly, and then I'll turn it over to Krill. But if you've never caught one of our lives before, hi, I'm Dusty. I'm one of the creators here in High Ticket Solutions, and I've been in the network marketing space for September will actually be 8 years for me. And I have not always been with our business model that we're showing here now. I actually got my start with a skincare company. I like to refer to that just so you kind of understand where the transition has been along the way, but it was a lower ticket business model. And so, like I said, it was skincare. And I actually had a team of about 700 people in my downline. And while it was so much fun and I learned so much in that experience and that season of life, everything that I learned there has just been the foundation of where I'm at now. But got to about year 6 in my business, and I really kind of came from a sort of feeling like I was coming from a place of just feeling burnt out. I was experiencing a lot of attrition in my downline. My company was changing things as we went. My residual income that I had built up was slowly starting to decrease, actually. And I was tired. I was exhausted. I felt like I was just on this hamster wheel of, constantly having to hustle, 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 and build, and like motivate people to like sell a little bit of stuff here and there to keep our numbers going. And it was really exhausting. And so when I came across this business model, you guys, I was absolutely blown away. I was nervous at first because it was new. But when I came across this, I mean, it was a game changer for me, you guys. It was a pivotal moment in my online business. And I'm so thankful for that. And you're about to see exactly what I saw and why I was so excited. But before we dive into this tonight, Krill, go ahead and introduce yourself to everyone.
Thanks so much, Dusty. Hey, everybody. My name is Creel Hutchinson, and I've been involved with the direct selling industry for 14 years. So some call it network marketing, affiliate marketing, MLM, whatever it might be. I just had a passion to really discover, be my own boss, build my own business. And so that started 14 years ago. I was fortunate to find this business about 10 years ago, and it's absolutely transformed my life at that time. And it's been a consistent legacy creating income, which has really impacted my life and many, many other people. So I'm super excited to have teamed up with Dusty and the creation of the High Ticket Solutions group here, because over the years, we're going to show you the three main pillars that we work with. Over the years, I only recently, about 2 years ago, found these three pillars where they all click together. So I was having success, but I wasn't having the type of business I really wanted until I brought all three of these pillars together. So tonight we're going to show you that. And if you're here wondering what potential is, I really want you to just keep open to the information that you're going to see, because literally it transformed my life, Dusty life, and thousands of others, actually millions of people at this point in this global opportunity. So you're in the right place at the right time, and let's keep forwarding. Let's see what we got for you. This is for you if you want to learn how to build a digital income. That means that you're interested in getting back your most important thing, which is time, right? This is certainly for you if you are willing to learn, you have a growth mindset, and you're committed to that growth, right? This is a personal development workshop with a fantastic compensation plan attached to it, right? And you're in the right place if you understand the importance of having an online presence in 2021 and beyond. The reality is we've moved from offline to online, and the last year and a half of the pandemic has really highlighted this. This presentation, and probably this group in general, is not going to be for you if you don't want to be the face of your own brand. And we're going to get more into why personal branding is driving the marketplace right now. This is also not for you if you feel like you want to get rich overnight with kind of schemes or live the dream lifestyle and have that all happen without very little effort and with a push of a few buttons. You're in the wrong place. This is a real business that requires a real effort. And if you think everything online is a scam, you're definitely in the wrong place, and you'll probably have a hard time building any type of online business in the coming years.
Mhm.
This When we show up to this presentation, normally we know that there's about 4 different groups of people that show up to check this out. And so maybe you're fitting into one of these groups right now. Is this you, that you have nothing to sell, or you're constantly reinventing the wheel, meaning you're attracted to the next shiny object and you're jumping from here to there and nothing's quite sticking for you? Or maybe you're in a model that you're leveraging that pays you low commissions and you're only receiving one-off payments, right? You're just not getting ahead. Maybe what you're earning right now is taking up your most precious time, which is the resource of time, right? And you just got nothing else to really have to fulfill a life that's bigger than only working. And if you have no business framework, so you're constantly investing in courses and coaches trying to figure it all out, you're certainly in the right place, because what we have will address all 4 of these areas and give you something that's really a whole package.
I love when Curl said that he really in the last 2 years has brought together these 3 pillars. And I think for me, I've actually, and over the last year, I've actually, discovered all 3 of these pillars, right? I kind of have just stepped into it. So, but exactly what he was saying, these really all need to come together to really just have this just perfect collaboration of a business, right? So, what are the 3 pillars? So, first of all, our high profit, high impact business model. So, we truly believe to be able to create a legacy income, we believe in going out and finding the best product out there that people are already wanting and they're already needing, and it's making a huge impact, but it's also bringing in a much higher profit than the normal low ticket commissions, right? You heard me say I kind of got stuck in the low ticket business model, and we believe in leverage over here, right? So a high converting offer is just going to give you a lot more leverage in the online space. The second thing is really having a social media skill set. Today, everyone online is selling something. And if you don't have a skill set to really set yourself apart, build your own personal brand, really learn how to attract the people who are already looking for exactly what you have, learning how to attract them to you. The days of spamming your friends and family are over. So the one thing we will not tell you to do here is to create your list of 100 to 200 people, and then go start hitting up your friends and family members, right? So tear up your list. The third thing, and I just feel that this is like the glue that brings everything together, and that's the automation. I don't know about you guys, but I got into this industry to get more of my time back, and really being able to take the automation piece that we have a part of this is going to allow allow for that heavy lifting to be done through automation so that you can get back your time. Here's the thing, if I can do it, if Krill can do it, if other people like these two ladies who are inside of our community can do it, then you can do it as well. So for example, Beck right here went from, she was kind of like me, right? Burnt out from the hustle of selling supplements to everyone for roughly about $10,000 a month. That's about what she was making. She was kind of stuck. That's kind of where I was stuck too, right? Not getting over that 10K a month. And so now she's actually 10Xing that. Or Sarah, she's been able to retire her husband within 3 months of leveraging this formula. And now she's traveling the world and they just bought their dream property. So if they can do it, you can do it as well.
Yes, so let's jump into pillar number one, which is our high profit, high impact business. So the old way, which Dusty kind of mentioned, versus the new way, which we're going to be showing you tonight. The old way, spamming your friends and family, cold messaging people to buy. You know, this has kind of been the industry average for the last 15 to 20 years. It can be effective, but it's just not effective for a lot of people, right? There's a very few people that will actually do well there. Also, the old way, in the low ticket commissions where you're only earning between $20 and $50 per sale. Also, you're hosting launch parties and coffee shop meetings. You're really needing to be very hands-on. Some people say it belly-to-belly marketing, where you're really having a lot of conversations and, you know, driving to and from events, setting stuff up. Maybe no one even shows up. All of this very time-consuming. The old way also is creating a business where you've just bought yourself a job. It's taking up all of your own time, right? We really reflect on this throughout this presentation of the freedom lifestyle. Like, we want to get back our time. So this old way really starts to eat it up. The new way, which we're going to highlight today, is learning the skills of a digital marketing to cultivate a network of people that actually want what you have, right? What Dusty just mentioned. We're going to show you how high profits of thousands of dollars per sale rather than $20 to $50 per sale. We're also going to introduce you to automation, online systems, and process, which will give you back your time freedom. And finally, in this new way, we actually are able to create assets, investments, and passive income to support you to become truly time and financially free. Now, I don't know about you, but when I look at these two lists, I'm definitely interested in the new way of doing it. So maybe you want to drop a hashtag if you're checking this out. Are you of the old school or are you of the new school? Let us know. To go deeper into what this high profit, high impact business model is all about, let's break it down into these 5 key points, right? High profit is something that you can get paid in profit quickly that usually pays over $1,000 per sale. So it really compresses the timeline that most people buy into when they join the industry of having to wait about 3 to 5 years building a huge organization to really get the sales volume so that you can start to make thousands of dollars. Where in our business that I'm going to introduce you to very shortly and give you an example, you can do this in a matter of 1 sale, right? Leading all the way up to 10K after 7 sales. So this is really compressing that timeline. The high profit, high impact business model definitely involves having a product that people want, need, and love, and it's something that they're already purchasing. In the marketing world, this is referred to as an irresistible offer. It just makes sense. People want it, people love it, and it's available, right? It's proven to work and proven to convert. We also are going to be presenting you a conscious model that is focused on doing good for you, the others, and the planet. We're really into a win-win-win situation here. I think the days of, getting into businesses and kind of selling crappy products that are, bad for the environment and kind of maybe feel after a while that it's just not what it's worth, that's gone. What we're presenting here is really in alignment on a lot of different levels of our ethical beliefs, but also how we just want to be participating and showing up in the world. This is definitely something inside this business model that you can build a legacy with, that pays you whether you're actively building the business or not, and also leaves you with willable income into the future, which I'll explain in a moment. So let's break it down. Inside High Ticket Solutions here, we're really painting the story and really sharing our personal experience of how we have all come from a low ticket industry product company into this high ticket model and how that transformed everything for us. What I realize inside this industry is most people's goal is, how do I make $10,000, right? $10,000 today gives you a pretty good lifestyle, right? And so in the low ticket model, this is how you could do it. You got to sell 100 items of supplements and shakes for about $100 each. That will get you your 10K. So that's 100 different conversations, 100 different sales transactions. Or in the high ticket model, you could sell 5 items, which are all $2,000 each. 5 conversations, 5 sales calls, 5 follow-ups, making your 10K. Here's another example. Maybe you're selling essential oils and you're selling them for about $200 a package, right? And so you're going to need to have 50 people, conversations, follow up, and closing in order to be ordering $200 worth of oil to make your 10K. Versus high ticket. Maybe you're selling a package, which we do, which you can actually earn a commission of $5,000. Well, guess what? That's 2 people you need to talk to in a month. I quickly realized, because I've done both of these models, it actually is easier, smoother, and faster to sell a high ticket item to less people to make more profit. And it kind of throws a lot of people off, because one of the objections people have is, hey, because it's expensive, not many people are going to purchase it. That's a falsehood. The reality is, folks, people are buying expensive things all over the planet, right? It's really about creating value. If the people see the value, then you're going to be talking to a different type of person. But there are lots of those people that are willing to invest in assets and products that are of a higher cost because they have higher value associated. So let me ask you, do you think you would prefer to be selling low ticket or the high ticket? Well, I hope, since you're in this group, that you start to realize that there is a definite gap between these two options. And the high ticket is really delivering for us, Dusty and myself, and many of our members, a completely different lifestyle experience. Let's meet Serena. She's one of the examples inside of our community where she went from selling supplements to her friends and family, constantly hustling for very little return and unable to meet her mortgage payments. She came across this formula. She checked it out. She implemented the high profit, high impact business model. And guess what? She became a 6-figure earner in this industry. It's very simple, similar to what happened to me. For 4 years, I was in a low ticket item. I got introduced to this. I jumped in, and 16 months later, I became a 6-figure earner. That was a radical transformation. And I have consistently seen over the past 10 years, stories like myself and Serena are commonplace in our business. Robert Kiyosaki, well-known entrepreneur. He wrote a great book, Rich Dad, Poor Dad. And he's really considered one of the greatest health mentors in the world. He said, if I was to lose everything, I would partner with high ticket offers that are already proven to work and convert. What does Robert Kiyosaki know that we don't know, or you don't know? He knows that when you have something of a high ticket nature that's proven to convert, your ability to shrink that timeline to start making $10,000 a month or 6 figures a year comes into your benefit, right? Everything else is going to take so much longer. So that is why we are so excited to be partnered with this high profit, high impact business model, because we know it's a game changer in the industry.
Yeah. I've learned that it really, I like to say, it collapses the time frames. Like, it's not a get rich quick, but it can shorten the time frame, right? Like, bridging the gap, you guys, to the 10K months. I actually hit my first 10K month in 60 days of this business, which is crazy. Because a little secret is, I actually never hit actual 10K in my last business. My highest month ever was like $50 shy of $10,000 a month, you guys. So let's dive into pillar number 2, social media skill set. This is one that I get super excited to talk about because I've really invested a lot in my skill set over the last year and a half and building a brand. So I get super excited about this topic. And here's the thing, you guys, social media, it gives us an opportunity to really reach and really be able to serve people all over the world who already want, need, and love what we have to offer. Like, it's truly insane and very powerful if you think about it, right? So the great thing is that you don't have to have a large audience. People build up a lot of these limiting beliefs in their head around social media. And here's the thing, you guys, everything is learnable, right? Even the skill set of how to be successful online. So you don't need to have a large audience. You don't need to have a large following. You don't even need to be on social media all day long for this to work for you. Some of the key skill sets to really be able to understand is number one, how to build a brand around yourself, right? Like, how good does it sound when I say, wouldn't you like to get paid to be yourself? Right? Like, we are truly in just this era of where people really value authenticity, right? They want to join who you are as your most authentic self. So, really be able to create magnetic content that actually attracts the people who have a lot of the same similarities and things and beliefs and things in common. That's what we find truly happens here, is that we attract people um, who are very much in alignment with us, right? And so that means that we're actually going ahead and cutting out having to sell to our friends, having to sell to our family. We really show you how to use organic strategies, but we also have the ability to show you how to do paid online strategies as well. So they're both really powerful. They both have a time and a place. But really, you guys, here's the thing, you're already on social media anyways, right? Or you wouldn't be here in our group. So if you're not building a brand or a business, you're eventually going to be kicking yourself and you're going to be wishing that you had. Because here's the thing, building a personal brand, it's recession proof. And it's one thing that nobody can ever take away from you. Here's another little secret I'm going to let people in on. Too many people in this industry of affiliate marketing and network marketing are making the mistake of not branding themselves. They're branding a company and branding a product. And that's a big no-no, because nobody cares about your actual company. They actually really want to join people that they like and that they know and that they trust. And so that's why we really feel passionate about helping you and giving you the skill set of creating that personal brand online. So here's the thing. So 90% of people are actually already consuming content online, and only about 10% are actually creating the income. So I don't know about you guys, but I want to be in the 10%. And here's the thing, there's no better time than right now to start getting into building your own brand and learning this skill set. Some just examples of some more women who are inside of our community who've been just really successful with just building their own personal and authentic brands. Jess has really been able to build her brand online around just her passion for women and unleashing their zone of genius and creating financial independence. Brooke, I love to follow her. She's built her personal brand online around unschooling moms who empower women to activate their voice and really discover just their limitless potential. Sarah's built her personal brand online for the love of conscious living, motherhood, and creating financial freedom to support her passion and her project. So these are things that these women are passionate about, and they tie it to their purpose of, their business. So it doesn't always have to be like constantly posting your product, constantly talking about your company. Like, people want to join personal brands, you guys.
All right, jumping into pillar number 3, which is really one of my absolute favorites, because when you understand the power of automation, you understand how you can actually really get time and financial freedom in the world. Automation explained. Your digital shopfront needs to be open 24/7 so sales can be made without you being involved every step of the way. Just imagine that concept, especially if you're already in the industry or you're a small business owner as is, you're probably doing everything. Wouldn't it be nice to offset 80%, outsource 80% of the activity that eats up most of your time? Yeah, that's what automation can give. To truly automate a business, you need to have systems, processes, funnels, emails, marketing, and sales teams in place to support the back end of your business, right? That is what we have to offer inside of this business model. If you don't have automation in your online income, you don't have time freedom. Once again, we keep coming back to the importance of time freedom in our life. Systems that work for you in the background are vital for a freedom business, because if you have more time, you have more freedom. I want you to introduce you to Andy and Kate. They're a wonderful couple inside of our community, and they've really mastered this automation piece. So Andy and Kate had their own coaching business where they had to recreate the wheel, run launches, create programs, all consuming up their time and doing all the sales calls themselves, right? Wearing all the hats inside of their business. They switched to the high profit, high impact business model, and now they run their business, mostly on automation with professionals hosting their sales call, freeing up their time and money. Yes, you heard that correct. Inside of our automation, we actually have a sales team that will do all the selling for you, because we know some people, one of the scariest thing about starting their own business is they don't want to have sales calls, especially with the idea of selling something that could be thousands of dollars versus something that's, 20 or 30 bucks. So we have all of that taken care for you.
Yeah, that really is just the true value, is to have somebody do your sales call. Does that not sound amazing? So here's the thing, you guys, and this is always my biggest question for anyone that I'm ever sharing this with. And it's the biggest question of the true cost, right? So here's what I want you to look at: the cost of moving forward versus the cost of staying where you're at, right? Because if you aren't set up online, you're actually leaving money on the table. And if you don't learn how to earn money while you sleep, you guys, you will work until you die. You'll keep exchanging your time for money and continue building somebody else's dream when you could be building your own. Nothing in life changes unless you change, right? So imagine having the right products that people already need and love and that are already being sold. You just need the right business model. And this could have you earning high ticket commissions, you guys, while you're already doing exactly what you love, right? So imagine being able to say yes and living from a place of freedom and living from a place of having more options, right? So here's our two choices, right, of what you can do moving forward. So you could take everything that we've given you here today, right, and you could go out, you could find a different high converting offer. You could maybe create your own coaching course. You could create your own high ticket offer, or you could partner with us and you could step into what is our education platform, right? Choice A is going to have you paying thousands of dollars to really be able to learn how to set up all the things that we talked about, right? Funnels, landing pages, websites. It's hard, you guys. It's also very costly. And here's what uh, option B looks like of joining our educational platform, right? It's going to show you how to have a high profit, high impact business, show you how to build a personal brand, and show you how to completely leverage social media and leverage automation, you guys. Introducing the Freedom Era education platform, you guys. The Freedom Era is a place to build a successful brand and a business that is going to give you long-term legacy income. This is what we like to call just your complete resource center of everything that you need to know to be able to create that more freedom, that more money, and that more impact that we were talking about, right? I say that this is basically like the glue of my entire business. And so I'm excited to introduce this to you guys. Inside of the education platform, we give you access to our high converting offer, which Krill is about to go through and show you guys what that looks like. Our high converting offer that we can find, and we're letting people leverage this to build a legacy income, you guys. This is the reason that Krill and I were able to step into this business model and become six-figure earners in a much quicker time frame. The second thing is that they teach everything they need to know, right? So that personal brand I was telling you about, all of your training is inside of the freedom era and teaches exactly all of the strategies that we keep sharing with you. Next is that it fully automates your business so that you get your own affiliate link. All your landing pages are set up. You have an access to a sales team, you guys, courses, mentorship, and it's all literally at the fraction of the cost of what this would cost you if you were to go and do this to yourself, you guys. It's crazy insane. So
we're going to show you the 7 things that are inside of the platform that you get to leverage if you decide to join up. Accessing our high converting offer. So this is the one that pays anywhere from $350 to $5,000 per sale. So we're not talking $20, $30 commissions, guys. It's a huge range there. This is an irresistible offer that people are purchasing anyway. High impact product is good for you, good for the others and the planet. When I initially saw this product 10.5 years ago, it blew me away because I realized what I was really holding was a game changer. And what's on the inside, we can show you how to create a legacy income where you can get paid $5,000 to $80,000 per month for the rest of your life by being partnered in the company. It's a 47-year-old Japanese company that has stood the test of time. This is our highest converting offer. We're talking about a medical grade water ionizer that produces 7 different types of water. Essentially, it's a unique water factory that sits in your kitchen. That's right, you get to recommend, purchase, and share a water factory so that everyone can transform their health and their environmental impact. The drinking water ranges from 8.0 to 9.5 pH, so that's alkaline water, and it's hydrogen-rich, electrolytes reduced water that helps to nourish and restore the body to be more alkaline, hydrated, and to be in its optimal state. I've been drinking this stuff for 10 years, and it's absolutely been transformative. It's the best healthcare product on the market. Why? Because we're dealing with water. Do you like water? Do you think water is valuable? Do you think other people are interested in water? The answer is yes, yes, and yes. This system has over 63 uses. The water can be used to transform your entire home into a low-tox sanctuary. It can replace all your harmful chemicals and products from your kitchen, your bathroom, your produce, food, and skin. You can actually use the water to get rid of all the pesticides, herbicides, fungicides off your food. This is an absolute game changer for someone who thinks highly of preventative healthcare. Inside, you also get access to the compensation plan, which we talked about earlier. Most people want to know how they can earn 10K. Well, you can earn 10K in 7 sales. And I'm going to slowly break this down. In our business model, we have where people who want to get serious with this, they actually usually come in and start with the trifecta, which is purchasing all 3 of our main products. When you do this, you give yourself a little bit of a rank advance. What does that do? Well, when you turn around and sell your first 3 product packages of exactly what you purchased, you're eligible to earn about $1,150 per sale. So those 3 product packages, you bring in about $3,500. The company will actually give you a promotion at that point, and now you're a 3A agent, meaning you're earning 3 points of commission. Well, now you're earning about $1,700 every time you sell a product package. You make 3 more of those product packages, that's a combined income of about $5,200. And once again, the company's going to give you a promotion. Now you're earning 4 points, 4A, 4 points out of the 8 points. Now you're eligible to earn $2,300 per sale. You make 1 of those sales, you make $2,300, and if you look at the combined efforts of those 7 sales, you're just under $11,000. The reality is, folks, that's 7 people that you take through a sales process. The best part is you don't even have to take them through the sales process. You use the automation of our funnel and system, and 80% of it's done for you. Moving forward from that point, you're making $2,300 per sale, and you can make $2,300 per sale from your team members. You don't have to do all of this yourself. We'll explain a lot more of that in the next slide, because this slide is all about showing you the potential of when you build an organization here. And an organization means finding 2 really solid business partners in your life to lock arms with you and want to move forward, and then help them find 2, and then help them find 2. Whenever you do this, you start to build a large duplicating organization. And there's a lot of interesting numbers and facts on this slide, but I'm just going to break it down really quickly. The company that we're partnered with loves to give bonus money out. When you hit your rank of 6A, which is about 101 sales in your organization, meaning you don't have to do them all yourself, and most people buy 3 products at a time, so that could actually be only 33 sales, the company gives you a $6,000 bonus. Help 2 of your business partners do the same, you get a $6,000 bonus. Help them do the same, a $12,000 bonus. And then eventually you get to this rank, which is called 6A 2-3. The numbers aren't important. What's important to understand is the company is going to give you a $25,000 bonus, and they're going to set you up for $5,000 per month as a salary from the company. Now, there's some qualifications that are required, but essentially the company does want to give this to you, and they've got a 100-year business plan. So chances are you're going to receive this for the rest of your life. To me, when I got started, that was the goal that I wanted to achieve. And I was able to achieve that in 2020. And I can tell you, it is absolutely fantastic to feel like every month I'm not starting at zero. I'm starting with 5K. That's better than any retirement package the government's going to give me. That's better than usually what doctors, lawyers, and high professionals in the corporate world receive. You can build that over the course of really 4 years can get you there.
Yeah. Hey, you guys, that last part of the comp plan that made me lose sleep. Okay. Okay. So going into number 2, we have tons of mentorship, masterclasses, and different masterminds, you guys. And when I say that we have mentorship, the platform actually goes and pays some very high successful coaches. Krill and myself have actually bought into one of the coaching programs of someone on here, and it was around $7,000. And so they actually go and they have those people come in here and lay out incredible masterminds for us to be a part of for at the fraction of the cost, you guys. So, so much mentorship in here. The next thing we have is we have a ton of the courses, right? Remember I said we have everything to teach you the strategies you need, all from money master, Instagram and Instagram ads, Facebook ads, mindset, leadership, and so much more, you guys. There's a ton of information to teach you every strategy you need to be successful online. What's also great is that when you come into this platform, we have what's called our discovery process. And this is a coaching process for you to dive into and really craft out what your goals and your vision and your why is. The great thing to remember is that if you decide to jump into this, this is what all of your prospects and your leads get to go through as well. So in this process, you really get to learn, really deep dive more into the high profit, high impact offer. And then what you do is you book your call with your digital specialist, and then they help you launch your business. And this is where we show you step by step of what launching your business is actually going to look like, right? So the foundation, setting up your social media, just beginning that framework of your personal brand, the inner work, and really just show you a 30-day step-by-step guideline that really just lays out a solid plan for you.
Yeah, one of the things that I'm so impressed with what we have to offer inside the Freedom Era is we bring forward all of this automation and a high level of professionalism in the marketing and the branding, but also providing all of our members access to funnels. And, I knew what funnels were a number of years ago, and guess what? I wanted one. But they were too complicated and too expensive to figure out on my own. So becoming a member with us, you get access to all of this. The webinars, the sales pages, the checkout pages, the launches, basically everything's in the platform for you to leverage. Very simple. The affiliate links are all there. As Dusty just mentioned, we take you through an entire education and training process, and then we provide you the resources you need in order to go build an online empire. And finally, really the secret magic to this whole thing is the community, right? We are an epic community of high vibe entrepreneurs, visionaries, leaders, freedom seekers, and just beautiful everyday people who are all about creating life on our own terms so that we can do more of what we love with the people we love and making a huge impact on others and the planet. The Freedom Era is your permission slip to really create a thriving life and business for yourself and invite others to be part of something very, very special. This community has really opened me up to the potential of what it looks like to build a thriving online brand and not being able to, even though I'm in business by myself, I'm not in business alone. I'm really with an entire community. So we're going to invite you to be part of something very, very special here.
Just a couple more of testimonials. Talia really went from living in a basement to living her ideal barefoot island life in Bali in just 18 months, you guys. Dan and Danielle, they're part of our community, and they went from having a traditional business and being able to really free up their time and making an impact and just got their $12,000 bonus. That's really incredible. We want to invite you. So what's next is to get with the person who invited you to this webinar or into this group and get their link and get access to this platform, you guys. It's to register. It's $99 US. And this comes with a 30-day money-back guarantee, you guys. So this means that you can dive in, check it out. I like to call this test driving our system to see if it's even a good fit for you. So there's actually really nothing to lose. So after you get registered and get signed up, what you're going to do is you're going to go in and you're going to book a call with your allocated business specialist. You want to give yourself at least 2 hours or 72 hours from the time that you join, because what we're going to do is we have our offer section. And this is where you're going to go through your discovery process with really just mapping out, like, what is your perfect day? What is your dream life? What do you want to create, right? So this is a really detailed process that's going to allow your business specialist to be able to help you craft exactly what it is that you want to create for your life, right? So this process is incredible. You'll go through that, and then you'll have your call with your specialist, and you can see, really map out a plan of how you can get support to be able to start creating your own brand, creating your own business, and creating your own legacy online, you guys. So I want to thank you guys all so much for joining us tonight. And I want to tell you, hey, really think about what's the cost, right? There actually is no cost with a 30-day money back guarantee. So you owe it to yourself to see if this could be a perfect fit for creating more freedom, more money, and more impact. If this is for you, drop me a hashtag high impact in the comments and tag the person who invited you. And we're going to get you going, and we're going to show you a step-by-step blueprint and a plan to get you to creating the life of your dreams and creating your perfect day. So thank you guys so much. Thank you, Krill, for coming on and co-hosting with me. Have any final words that you want to add in?
Yeah, thanks, Dusty. Thanks, everybody, for joining us. We look forward to partnering up with you, seeing you on the inside, and walking you through this incredible business to really see if it's a fit for you. Probably you haven't had all your questions answered on this show tonight. It's not what it's about. It's really about painting a picture, a vision of what's possible here. So if your entrepreneurial spirit has been enlightened and you feel a little bit of fire or a little bit of interest, that $99 to take the next step, it's basically, as Dusty explained, it's no risk. You got 30 days to check it out and see what we really have to offer. Spend a few hours, 3 to 4 hours, go through the discovery process and see if this could be the vehicle that could transform your life. So we look forward to seeing you on the inside. Thank you, Dusty, for everything. And we're wishing you a wonderful evening, everybody. Bye.
See you guys on the inside.
Thanks for watching. My name is Creel Hutchinson. I help entrepreneurs create success faster. If you like this content, then you're going to love these 2 videos I picked out for you. To find out how you can create more health, wealth, and lifestyle freedom, subscribe to the channel and visit my website, creelhutchinson.com, to learn more.